Welcome to The Susan Show, where persons share their stories, hopes, and undying desires to reunite with their relatives.
She's kind, caring, a lady full of love, a sweet and gentle soul, like an angel from above. In your neighborhood, like you know you should, doing good in your neighborhood, each and every day. It's the Susan Show.
This week, our fellow Jamaicans are here seeking news of their missing loved ones.
Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to the show. It's our Caribbean Connection series, and we're here to find some persons today. Good day, how are you?
I'm okay, Miss Susan.
Great, your name is?
Carolina Oliver.
And you are looking for?
My father relative.
All right, tell me the story.
Well, I don't know my father. I heard that my father is from Clarendon and that's where I live. So my children keep on and say, Mommy, you need to find some way to find a relative because we are boy and we go there, so one girl look nice. We don't want to say we auntie or we cousin, we are talking to them. Say, okay then. And I went on Mr. Ross and Mackenzie program. And there was a lady here that on the radio and she called the number. She named Mrs. Bloomfield living in Jackmond in Mapen, and she called me and I went by her house. And she told me that my father, they called my father Mr. Mack. He said, I know your father because your father was living at my house. And so I know your father. I said, wow, that's very nice. And then it just went like that. But she died after that. And then I said, I'm going to depol the name because I don't know who name. So me makes it me have the name and know the somebody, me depol it. And I started the project. There's a man who was working at RGD at the time, and he called me. And he said, can I see you? And I said yes. When I went to him, he said, why are you depoling his name? He said, I don't know the person for the name. So I said to me, you know that me know your father? He said, sure. He said, your father was along with my mother and grew me. He said, my gosh. He said, yes. But he said to me that your father died now. And when me asked him what year, he tell me saying that. And he said, the same year me have my first child. He said, Jesus, me can't believe it. He said it. And he said, I know. There's a sister and a brother of yours living in Mapen still.
Of yours?
As my father's
right.
side. And he said, I'm going to take you to them. And I said, thank you, Jesus. And he went on Nelson Street in Mapen. And it was a second house to Beverly's Garage. And I saw the young lady. And then me and I started to talk and everything. And she said, yes, and so forth. And I said, Miss Susan, she said to me that when you leave here, don't just come and visit us like that. Come back and let us get for you have more sisters and brother what you don't know. And Miss Susan, I went home and I go have a bath and end up with new one I call in Spanish Town Hospital for 3 weeks. But she said she don't live here, she only carry children and come both here for them to get education. And when I came out of the hospital and went back, she gone. She gone back over to York, New York. She when I lost contact with her.
So nobody at the address doesn't know where to find her?
No,
the same address you went to?
The same address I went to. She have 3 children, but the children wasn't there the day when I go there. So when they saw me now, they didn't want to talk to me because they don't know me.
So did you try to go back?
I went back another time and the only thing they said, Mommy's not here and no further they said to me. So I went by my brother because he took me to my brother and Chapelton Road at a woodwork shop on Chapelton Road. When he took me to my brother and I know my brother said I should come back and make him see me and get to know my big son. When I went back there, they say I'm not working there anymore. And I leave my number. If they get contact with him, can't give him. I went 2 times and they said they don't see him from him leave. And I said, my God.
So you got his name?
I don't remember his name right now, Miss Susan.
I know the lady name, your sister name?
I don't remember her name neither.
What? How old were you when this happened?
But I'm just 30. In the 90s, it happened, I do not remember my brother's name.
And how old are you now?
I'm in my 60s.
You're in your 60s now. Wow.
The only thing my mother told me that I have 2 brothers, one in Winston and one in Derek.
Winston and Derek what? What's his
Oliver.
last
The Oliver, Winston and
Winston
Derek.
Oliver and Derek Oliver. And that sister would have been a younger sister for you,
a younger sister.
But you don't know her name. You know she has 3 children and she's from New York.
Yeah.
And that brother in Chapelton.
And Chapelton was working at the woodwork shop, a little slim brown guy.
Slim brown guy.
That's all I know.
Wow.
Then say my father named Mr. Mac, but he died.
Right. You never met your dad.
So I don't know. I never met him. But all I would like to do is find back the relatives.
And
Because the gentleman who told me about it, when he Mr. Campbell, he used to work at Maypen Fire Brigade Station, and I saw somebody from there, and I was saying it to him, and he gave me his number and said he's not here anymore in overseas, and he gave me the number for him. When I called over there, his wife answered the phone, and she said that his husband got a stroke, so he can't remember anything that he could really tell me. And as she encouraged me, I said, go on Miss Susan program.
Miss Oliver? Oh, no, sir. I'm so sorry. So again, we are looking for relatives of Mr.
Mac, that's all I know.
No, but what's the name that you got of your father?
Oliver. My mother said he was a salesman.
Is a salesman?
Yeah. My mother's name is Olga Hutchinson.
Olga Hutchinson.
Yeah.
You're the only child for him.
You may say I'm the only child for my father.
With your mother.
Yeah.
But you're hearing about 4 other children at least.
Derek and Winston.
And then there's a daughter and another brother, and all of them live in Clarendon.
I don't know if
or
I don't know
from Clarendon around the area.
I heard that my father was living down by Demre Crescent, and Miss Musa and I have a chance to, in 2003, went to a doctor's surgery in Maypen. I heard the doctor call somebody named by the name of Oliver. So I stood and said, "Nah, leave me, wait. Come here, the name call on mine." So when the gentleman come out, I asked him, say, your name Oliver? And he said, "Why you ask me?" I said, "God, I'm Oliver and I don't know nobody from my father's side."
Let me ask you something now. So the man, take it any further?
No, because he said he have to see my mother first and ask my mother a personal question before he can say yes. When me tell him say my father name Mr. Mac, he said him father name Mr. Mac. Me say me hear that my father wife was a teacher. He said yes, his mother was a teacher. Me tell him that me hear that me have 2 brothers, one named Winston and one named Derek. He said yes, he have 2 brothers, one named Winston and one named Derek. Me said that seems to say we are family. He said he can't say yes until he see my mother.
So that's another brother.
No,
that's because not the one at Chapelton.
No, it's not the one at Chapelton.
And it's not Winston. And so there's another one. So let me ask you now. So all of these other children don't belong to the wife?
I don't know.
The man was married?
Yes. But I don't know if he was married at the time my mother met him.
When your mother met him. But you know he's married now.
But you know, because my mother told me that he's married and he's a teacher.
Why, Miss Oliver? This one is...
I just really want to...
To see one of them, know one of them, and all of you are in Clarendon.
And my children are in Clarendon.
So your children, their children, everybody mix up all about the place.
One time when I put it on Mr. Russell Mackenzie program, a lady called one day when I was not home, my sister here. She answered the phone, but she did not take the lady number. She said she know my brother name, the one named Winston. He said him live at Portmore of a business place at Port. I said to her, why didn't you take the number? Then, oh my God, I'm getting in touch with anybody.
We wish you all the best, and we know that someone will call you.
Somebody.
And you will get some closure on this.
I wish.
Good day, how are you?
Not too bad.
That's great. I hear you're looking for your daughter today.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about that.
Angela unmarried folks, I don't see her from 2009.
Why is that?
She was in town and working at a bank, and then she leave. I don't know when she leave and go. Him say in Friday she there. But I don't know if it's she over there or not. I can't hear anything.
All right, tell us about her. How old is she? Who is her dad? When was she born?
Her father's name is Simeon Forks.
Okay. You're still with him now?
No.
So you said the last time you saw her was when?
2009, I hear from her.
Where was she when you heard from her?
She was in town.
Mm-hmm.
And
where you live?
I was living in Westmoreland that time.
And where you live now? Spanish
in Spanish Town.
Right. When did she leave your home?
She lived long time. She was living with her grandmother. Not me, she was living with.
So she never lived with you?
No.
Why did she have to live with her grandma?
Plenty problem.
With you?
My mother and fear of people them. And in grandmother say must bring her to come make she look after her.
When did she leave grandma's house? When she was how old? In her 20s, 30s?
About in 20s. For she worked at a bank at Halfway Tree.
Right.
This is the last time I see her.
Right.
Don't see her again.
And then in 2009 you just stopped hearing from her. So the grandmother she was living with is your mother?
No, fear father, mother.
Her dad's mother?
Yeah.
Do you talk to them? Did you try to find out information?
Her grandmother died a long time ago.
Okay, okay. So why do you want to find her now?
I just feel to find her, just to talk to her.
She knows where to find you in Spanish Town?
She don't know.
But she knew where to find you in Westmoreland?
Not there neither. When I spoke to her 2009, she said she don't like to come at Spanish Town.
So you never have a phone?
Me have phone. She never call it neither. I give her the number and she never call it back. One of my cousins told me that one friend spoke to her and she live in Canada.
She lives in Canada now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't hear anything back.
If there's anyone who knows of where she is, what would you like them to tell her?
Me did told my cousin to tell a friend that I like to see her. I don't want anything still. I just like to see her. We talk to her.
All right. Give us her name again.
Angela and Mary Folks.
And you are?
Dolores Patrick.
And you are her mom.
Yeah.
And you really want to talk to her to find out if she's all
And
right.
her,
Because that's
her name, they have a pet name, they call her Liz.
and it's over 10 years now. So you would really like to know what's happening with her. All right. Thank you so much. Miss Gooden, how are you?
I'm fine. My name is Lorna Roberta Gooden.
And who are you looking for?
I'm looking for my father.
How you got separated?
Well, I don't know my father. My mom died when I was 2 years old. So it's my mother who raised me. That's Eva Dyer.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about my father. I only use what is on my birth certificate.
Which is?
Lorna Roberta Gooden. My father's name is Robert Gooden. He got me when he was 25. My mom have 2 other children away from me.
But they're not Goodens.
No.
Uh-huh.
I'm the last one.
Where were they living when they had you?
They were living in Decoy district, Tollgate.
Clarendon,
Yeah.
which is where you still live to this day.
Right. And my father was resided in Milk River, Clarendon.
So if anything, he would still know where you are.
Yeah.
Did he know about you?
Well, my godfather said yes.
Your godfather says yes.
Yeah.
So is your godfather's friend?
Yes. They used to work together on a truck, but my godfather don't tell me what type of work they used to do together.
Okay.
My godfather's name is Hubert Ashman.
Okay.
They call him Ashy.
How did he say your father left the district or?
He didn't say, only say that when they was on the truck and they reached Milk River, my father come off the truck and say he soon come and he didn't return.
Him not bother with the work again or what? That sounds so strange.
He said one of the time he saw my father out by a race course. That's simply.
That's years later?
Yeah. And he asked him, say, where's Robert? And he said, me I come look for my daughter, but he didn't see him after that.
He would have had other children, you're supposing.
Yeah. My name is Lorna Roberta Gooden. My mom's name is Hazel Dyer. I'm looking for Robert Good, my father, who was born in St. James. That's what on my birth certificate, that he was born in St. James. When he got me in 1963, he was resided in Milk River. So if there is any relative at all, could contact the Susan Show, and Susan would contact me. Thank you.
Hello, Tashan. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well, thank you. Who are you here to find today?
I'm here to find my grandfather.
Your grandfather. You actually have a picture of him in your hand. I want to see. Cha-cha boy. You know what a cha-cha boy is?
No.
You have no clue what a cha-cha boy
No.
is. It just means a handsome young man, whoever girl is running down.
Okay.
All right. Tell us why you're here to find him.
My father passed away in 2011.
Yes.
And from that, I've been saying I want to know my father's side of family.
So you don't know your grandfather?
No.
How do you have his picture?
My grandmother has it.
All right. How did they separate?
I am not sure. I asked her when they meet, and she said it was on a bus to town from St. Thomas.
What?
Yes.
And then they had your dad?
I don't know the whole story.
Okay. She's a domestic
Yes.
worker
My father was born in 78,
in 78. So you said your dad died when?
2011.
2011. What happened?
He was sick, kidney failure
And you were born when?
in 97.
In 97. All right.
But I'm
so,
the third child from my father. When my dad died,
Uh-huh.
we were looking back through some pictures to put in the program.
Right.
And my grandmother said, see your grandfather here. So from that time, I say, no more, I'm going to find him.
Did you ask her for information? She know you coming here?
Yes, only thing she could have told me that his age, she says about 60 something because she's turning 60 next week. So
Right.
she said she don't, she even the older than her or younger.
Short story, but effective because you have a picture. You have a lot more than some persons. All right, your name again is?
Tashan Michael.
And your father's name?
Ricardo Michael.
And you're looking for?
His father, Ricardo Michael.
Hold up the picture again. So that's Mr. Ricardo Michael.
I would like to meet you so we can know our other side of family, know if you have any kids, so I can get to know my aunts, my uncles,
Cousins.
and cousins, any generation that's there. I would like to meet them.
All right, thank you so much for coming, young lady.
Mark Bent has never met his father, and that's why he has come to the Susan Show to find him.
Mr. Bent, how are you?
Good, Miss Susan.
All right, so you called some time ago asking to find who, sir?
Oh, my daddy.
Your father.
Yes.
And how did you lose touch with him?
From I was born, I don't know him. You know.
You never knew him at all?
Yeah, I never knew him any at all.
What did your mom tell you?
My mom was living in Kingston here. So she usually stay with her sister and that where RJR is.
Lyndhurst Road?
Yeah, Lyndhurst Road. She usually stay with her sister there.
Right.
So she usually do domestic work, so she meet him.
Where?
Well, by moving 2 and 4. Yeah, but she said both of them usually go out and stuff like that, and she get pregnant.
So what him used to do?
Him usually be a doctor.
Conductor?
Yeah, and
number 32 bus?
number 36
Where did this bus go, sir?
from Narbrook to downtown.
So she met him and?
Yeah, and then when she get pregnant now, yeah, it's like he need my mother to come and live with him.
Okay.
Yeah, but my mother, true, you know, country girl come to town, so maybe she a bit shy or whatever, but she never go. So she stay with her sister, and then when the baby born now, she bring me in the country that Clarendon. Yeah, so I born in Clarendon, because there she from.
Who you grew up with?
Yeah, I grew up with my mom,
She never come back to town?
yeah, she come back to town after, and then me kind of grew up part here with my auntie in the country.
Did she go back to the man for money or anything like that for you?
No, she said when she come back to town now, at her sister home and doing her work, she run into him again. Like he said, where's the child? And he said, the gentleman said, leave the child in the country. That's what my mother tell me. And then she said that him just turn away and walk away. And from that until today, she said, then don't really meet again. I don't know if she never put the effort to meet her or what.
So she's still alive now?
Yeah, my mother is still alive.
What's her name?
My mother's name is Josefa Nevers.
And what's your father's name?
Marshall Bent. And they usually have a nickname where they usually call him by the name of Jakey, right? And he have a friend named Joe at that time. And when I was much smaller, she always tell me that she gonna come right to look for him in the Kingston, but he never really capitalized.
So now you have to come yourself now. You get big now. Again, your dad's name?
Marshall Bent.
Mom's name?
Josefa Nevers, otherwise known as Miss Brown.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Miss Susan.
Miss Maria, how are you?
All
You know
right,
you
so
have my
far.
name.
Yeah,
My middle name is Maria.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. So you're here to find who today?
My dad.
Your father. Tell me what happened there.
I asked my mother when I was 17, where is my dad? Because I don't see any dad figure. So she tell me my father is living in Marley. So when I go there that day, he was leaving to migrate to the United States that same day. So he gave me his address and tell me his name is Polak. My name was Eslop at the time because my mother registered me in a name named Eslop. So I do a deep hole and change my name. So he said when he called me when he went away, he said he was going to file for me. So he sent some paper and I full up and do everything for the filing. Send it back and give him. He sent back another one, and then he said he's not gonna bother with the filing because my mom hurt him. So I didn't hear anything from that.
Hold on. Between you know him
Yeah, that's the
and
first
the
time
time
I
that
saw
he
him.
filed, your mom hurt him, or he's talking about long time when your mom hurt him
Yeah.
before? From long time when your mother
long
hurt him?
time. And
So-
so my
so
mother
what
gave me
kind
a
of hurt?
different name.
Oh,
My mother gave me Eslop, and I fill up that. My mother full apart, and I send it back.
all right. When you filled it up, it had on the Heslop on it?
Have on the Eslop and the Pollock. You have to have on the Eslop, seeing that you have changed it from that to that.
So that's when he knew that your name was
Yeah.
not Pollock. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. When the papers came back, what did your mother say? Because she must do some explanation now.
She was living with this young man, and it was my sister's father. And she get pregnant for a gentleman outside, so she would have to give me the name there. She couldn't give me the other name because it would be a problem.
She was living with Mr. Heslop.
Yeah.
And your father was the outside person.
Yeah.
Why didn't she explain to your father upon the filing? Because that would have cleared up everything. Then you get the paper and you
Yeah.
see the name.
Yeah.
Because I guess that would have been a shock to him. These things are so complicated sometimes. And the children are left
Yeah.
in a bind.
Yeah.
So she always knew where your dad was.
Yeah.
So why didn't she carry before you were
She didn't tell
17?
me. So I asked her one of the days, said, I want to know my dad. Cannot see any father figure, I just seen my sister dad.
So you didn't know, say it's not your father too?
I was dark and they were brown. They were
Oh, so
exactly different from me.
Okay. He wasn't bothering to file for you. But what happened to the relationship after that?
He didn't call me back from that. I was trying so many times and don't hear from him. Can't get him. Got the number of the address all right, because I was living in Morris Avenue in Bronx, New York. So I don't get no contact. I write him, call, no answer.
Does he have family here? That same place in Marvelly, did you try revisiting that place?
I don't remember the place. I know it's Marvelly, but I can't remember the address.
Your mom is still alive?
Yeah.
Does she know? She remembers where it's...
She's 86 now, you know, so she getting like senile.
Yeah, time is
She
getting
said
short.
to me, say, I heard about Susan show. You can go and find your dad. Yeah, I'm looking out for her now because she was blind.
Okay, so even if you find him now, the fact that he didn't contact you anymore, do you think that he would want to make contact with you now?
I believe so.
You believe so? Time has passed. How old are you now?
54.
37 years ago.
I'm married to Andrea Polak. My mom's name is Lena Jackson. My dad's name is Mr. Enzel Polak. And I'd like to find him, even a family member from that. I'm Polak and I don't know anybody on that side.
And where's your dad originally from?
Marvelly, but he's in Bronx now, Morris Avenue in Bronx.
If he has any family members, they would be from Marvelly too?
I know
Or
he has
somewhere
one
in-
daughter.
You know,
She's
he has
in
a-
the state with him too.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. And we really hope
Yeah.
that Mr. Pollock reaches back out to you.
And thank you very much, and thank you for your time also.
You're most welcome, ma'am. Good day, Michelle. You're here to tell us your story.
Yes, Miss Susan.
Go ahead, please.
Searching for my mother. Her name is Lorna McAlpin. That's what I see on the birth certificate.
McCulpin, McCulpin.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know much. I don't know nobody from that side. I'm going by what my father say.
What did your father tell you? How did they meet?
They meet in Kingston.
Where is she from?
On the birth certificate it says born in St. Mary.
And where's your dad from?
Guysville, St. Catherine.
Oh, that's just over the hill. St. Mary, St.
St.
Yeah, it's
Catherine.
on the tip, right.
Right. But they meet in Kingston because he was working in Kingston at the time.
Working as what?
Upholstery.
So they met somewhere in 1971.
Yeah, somewhere around there, so. And I was born at the Jubilee Hospital. At the time they were living at 9B McDonald Lane. He said she left.
Right after you're born? Young
I don't
baby?
know. Yeah. So it have to be struggling with me because I remember living in Kingston and me and him, most time he gonna leave me all in the night, me alone in the night.
So how old were you?
Somewhere around 4 or 5 because he'd have to take me in the country to my grandparents and that was about 6, 7 when he take me in the country that is in Guysville. And that's where I grew up till I was 19. I left, go back to Kingston until I end up back now in St. Anne. Married and I have 3 children. A boy, 2 girls. The girls are saying they need to...
Know their grandmother?
Yes.
So where do you think she gone? What happened? What your father say?
You don't know. He just say she's a sporty type of person. So she's not really... I say after that, he met her in Spanish Town with a friend.
Oh, he saw her after that?
Yes. She come and asked him where I am. She was with a friend at the time, and the friend say, why are you asking for a child? We asked for picnic for. So he said, no, see her back again. From that. My grandfather told me that when he take me there in the country, she came there and say she want to take me to show me to a friend. And he tell her no, because he cannot give me
To
without
her?
my father permission.
No.
He said she was vexed and turned around and say she not coming back.
Wow.
But through my children, they would like to know the other side of the family.
Yes. And it's fair to them because
it is
you don't
fair
know what
to
can
them.
happen growing up
Right.
and all kind of things. Who are you looking for?
My mother, her name is Lorna McAlpin,
And your dad's name?
and Sir Tucker.
And they met sometime in 1971
Yes, somewhere
in
around
Kingston.
In Kingston.
and had you and your name?
Michelle Tucker at the time.
Thank you so much.
50 years ago, Glenn Richards met Yvonne and they had a son. He's now here hoping to get news of both mother and child.
Mr. Richards, how are you today?
Give God thanks, I'm okay.
That's
I'm alive.
good. That's
So I have to
fantastic.
give God thanks for it.
You're from Bedwood Gardens in Kingston here.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a baby mother.
Your baby mother.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Yvonne, but I don't remember her last name.
Okay.
And she have a sister named Merle.
Mm-hmm.
And directly in the 70s, you know, we are young people, and through the war going on, she was living off Agley Park Road, and me live at Seaward Drive.
You mean
War.
political party war? Or gang war? What
Gang
kind of
war, gang war, gang war.
Okay.
So, you know, you can't leave from one era go to the other era because, you know.
Okay.
She used to live at York Avenue, off Agley Park Road. When everything kind of over now, and when I go back down there and I ask the question, nobody cannot tell me where she is.
She moved away.
Don't know. I have a friend of mine named Trevor. Trevor say, he don't know where she is neither. So I don't know if she's still alive or what, but my 19-year-old son, I told him about it, and he said, Daddy, he's been down for me over 3 years now. He said, Daddy, find my brother and make we can get to know him.
But you not tell me, sir, she have a baby. Yes, me got a girlfriend you come to find? Yes, sir, I had a girlfriend, and that was in the 7, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now I'm not hear about a child. So talk to me about a child. So a child was born.
Well, directly, I don't know if the child born, but I know that she was pregnant.
So when the war started, you left her pregnant.
Yes, she
How
pregnant.
far along was she?
About 6 months.
6 months.
Because I used to work at Federal Manufacturer Recording Company.
Okay.
And Marcus Garvey Drive.
Right. So hold on now. Is so long the war last? Over 3 months that you didn't go back down there?
Through the war, you know, you can't leave from one era to go.
So you never plan for meet up nowhere? You never have a meeting spot?
Directly. When
Or
I
send a message to her over there?
we don't have anybody to send no message to
What
her.
you mean?
When I get in touch with Trevor now, Trevor said, him can't go back around here
Right.
because him man in war.
So she had the baby.
Yeah.
And Trevor told you that it was a boy child.
Yeah. When Trevor come to me and told me that she have a boy,
Right.
me and Trevor go up to 3 Mile, and I buy some things, give Trevor, and I give Trevor money if he give her.
So by this time, Trevor could go back home.
Yeah, Trevor, yeah.
So if Trevor could go back home, why you can't go over there?
No, because,
You come from a different area.
yeah,
When you give Trevor the money, why you never make a meeting time somewhere else where the two want to meet and you see the baby
yeah,
and
I
all
told
of that?
Trevor, we tell her, say, we come at halfway 3, where me can't see her. I spend the whole Saturday
Right.
at halfway 3, and she
And
not
nothing.
turn up.
Wow.
I go back this Sunday evening and spend the whole time, I don't see her.
And that child would have been born what year, sir?
About 72.
72. So that child is 49 years old.
Yeah, about
How old are
72.
you?
69.
You're 69. So you were 20 years old when you knew her. That child is 49 now,
Yeah.
almost 50 years old. So you come to look for him now.
Yes.
And you wouldn't know if she gave him your name either.
Yeah, I just want to know if his mother's still alive
And if he's still alive.
and him still alive.
Oh!
If it him say directly, it's not his mother's fault and it's
Right.
not my fault.
Right.
It's the war.
It's the war.
It's the war.
It's the war. But you
Yeah.
know, should I still make one way? People who are truly in love find a way. All right, so give me your name again, sir.
She used to call me David.
You're Glenn Richards, but Yvonne used to call you David.
David, yeah.
And her name is Yvonne, and you don't know her
I don't
last
remember her
name.
last name.
And she had a friend named Merle.
Yeah.
They lived on York Street and Hagley Park Road.
Yes, sir.
And there was a war.
Yeah.
But Trevor, your friend, used to take some cash over to her. And now, 49 years later, you are trying to find this baby, this son that you would have had.
Several times I put it on Sunday contact and I don't get no response. I'm glad to know if I can get to stay in touch with him and see him and talk to him and make him feel good, say me
You're
was
still
looking
there,
for him
right?
and thing.
Right,
And
right.
meet him mother again
Right.
and ask him mother why he never
What
come and
happened?
look for me
Right.
and make we solve out the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
I see you're a man who like to solve problems, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Remember to keep doing good in your neighborhood.
Never miss a moment of joy. Subscribe now to The Susan Show and keep love and hope alive.